Salutations everyone, this is Razor bringing you some Call of Duty Ghost free-for-all action here with the MTS-255 shotgun. It is the double action revolver-like shotgun that I'm sure you guys saw plenty of footage of when people got their hands on the game early, in Gamescom and such. And here I have the, I got sleight of hand, or ready up sleight of hand, quick draw recon, and extra tack, which is a pretty good setup. And it's really easy to get because, I don't know, you only have to, you get those after just playing the game for a few minutes, so it's really not that difficult. I got the Slug rounds here, which is a new attachment to the Call of Duty franchise, but we have seen it before. The KSG and Black Ops 2 only fired slugs, so I'm kind of used to how that handles. And the MTS with slug rounds is pretty good. It's good on its own with the regular buckshot, and I've only tried the slug rounds in the last shotgun, the TAC-12, and it didn't seem to work very well with the TAC-12. Its range seemed to like decrease for some reason, but that could have been just me. But so far my relation with the TAC-12 slug rounds just weren't that good. TAC-12 is good on its own. I think the MTS and the TAC-12 are the best shotguns in the game. The Bulldog is alright for just rushing around and turning the corner and blowing somebody apart. Because it's got a fast fire rate, it's got a fast reload, but it's got very small range, and especially even when you aim down sights. But I haven't unlocked state aim yet, so I don't know how that works. The FP6, which is the pump action shotgun, I've had some mixed results with. That gun started off not doing so well, but after I used the muzzle attachment to increase its range, it's actually done pretty okay. So, so far, all of these shotguns are usable, just like not always in the same, same instances, which is fine. Hopefully, maybe some of them can get some buffs, because the guns in this game kill faster than any other COD to date. They're the fastest killing guns so far. This is the laggiest COD so far, and it's the worst spawns in COD so far. So you gotta work with what you got. As you can see, that guy took 2 shots from slug rounds, which is, it seems inconsistent, but it's kind of hard to tell until you have, a few hundred kills with this gun. I only have like, I don't know, 200 kills with it so far, but I'm having fun. This gun's a lot of fun to use. It can get those one-shot kills, which is what you want a shotgun to be able to do, especially if it doesn't have the fastest fire rate in the world. But the MTS is a pretty fast fire rate. It's not a pump action, so it's a semi-auto, so they choose what the fire rate cap is going to be on that, and I think it works out well. If you miss, you're not going to be instantly dead. Maybe the other guy's oblivious or just a bad shot as well. But as you can see, I took out that guy. I mean, it's got a pretty good fire rate. It's got pretty good range. It's not going to be winning any awards, but it's a fun gun to use, and I did rather well with it in this game, as well as a couple others. Got my attack dog right here. As I try to clean up these guys, I get the maniac point streak, and I'm gonna try to call it in right here. But this game is full of roofs, outside of maybe like Stonehaven and maybe 2 other maps that are mostly outside. Every other map seems almost 90% inside, and this one lands on the roof, so I can't get that. And overpowered score streak to win the game for me, because it totally would. That maniac score streak is so overpowered, and there's no reason for it to be a 10-point streak. It's one of the strongest kill streaks in COD history, if you ask me, because there's nothing bad about it. You move faster, you have more health, and you have this knife with a ridiculous lunge, just like everybody else. But the thing that made Juggernaut balanced in the past was that they were slower, so they were easier targets. You could gang up on them. But with the Maniac McGee streak, they're faster than anybody, and there's nothing that you can do to stop them. Catch a C4 sandwich there, buddy. Thank you for that. So, I mean, maybe it's attracting people when it's on the roof, but eventually they'll figure it out. Riley's getting me a couple of kills, also way too strong for a 5-point streak, because that dog's got built-in commando, and people just use it to camp in corners as like an insurance IED plus motion sensor because it barks when enemies are near. And there's a lot of imbalances about this game, let me tell you. And you can't call in score streaks as fast as you could in Black Ops 2. You know, it doesn't matter the developer. They don't like keeping the positive changes that the previous maker made. And, you know, those slow score streak calling in that we were used to in Modern Warfare 3 is back, unfortunately. But go ahead and try the MTS-255 out with the Slug round and whatever that smart choke or muzzle brake or whatever it's called, attachment to increase the range. It's pretty good. You'll have some fun with it, especially in free-for-all. And there's plenty of small maps in this game to utilize it well. Final score is 30-9. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comments, always appreciated, and I will see you guys next time.